Hello, and welcome to Creepypasta. Okay, this week we're going to do something very different. I have just picked a random pasta from the internet, and I'm going to read it. Ooh, spooky, we don't know. Here we are, 12 hours. Okay, so this week's Creepypasta is going to be 12 hours spooky. We are very close to Halloween now. Make sure you're not walking on hallowed ground, because it is Old Hallows Eve. Enjoy the story. It was 6 a.m. I turned on the news and saw something that was disturbing. Breaking news. Brandon Renfield found dead in his apartment. Brandon was my friend. The story continued with him being murdered, and the estimated time of death being 5 a.m. I should have thought he was alive an hour ago. What could have done this? Brandon was friendly, and almost everyone liked him. I tried to keep my mind off it. I switched channels, turned on my laptop. After seeing the same news on my email's homepage, I quickly clicked the email so that I had one email. The email was from Brandon. It was sent to me 13 hours ago. It was titled, "Read this now." After opening the email, it said just one phrase: "I called the police. Maybe it's useful in the investigation." The police officer on the phone said, "Send it to a specific email address." I sent it, but I didn't receive it, and after trying 5 more times, it said just send an officer to my address to review. I looked at the clocks, expecting it to be an hour, but the clocks read 11:32. Couldn't be 11:30 already. I looked at my clock on the laptop instead. It was 11:31 and 42 seconds. It was counting down. I figured that my roommate screwed with the clocks and tried to find out how to fix it. But nothing worked, and I heard a knock at the door. The officer stood there and said, "Is this a Wilson residence?" I responded, "Frank S. Wilson. I assume you're here for the email." He nodded, and I let him in. He looked around and said, "Your clocks are off." I signed and opened the email again. I printed it out. So I didn't take my laptop or email info. He took the paper and said I should have a nice day. On the way out, the officer looked at his wristwatch and said, "Damn piece of junk," and left. Reminded me of my clocks being broken. Noticed that the clock said 11:59. Is they moving forward now? The clocks read 6 now. My roommate was Brandon's flight, so I told him what happened. So did your clock. I showed him it. He noticed the clocks were going forward now. They stopped at 12. I was about to yell for him. I signaled to the clocks. I figured enough happened to them so much the clocks. Fix it. We denied any knowledge of what happens to the clocks. I went to sleep a couple of hours after I showed him the email and told him what happened. It was a long and emotional day. Before I went to sleep, the clocks read 10. So much for moving forward. I woke after a nightmare of a man with a distorted face, killing me. My roommate savagely like Brandon, and there was a ticking sound. The clocks read 5. I guess I was asleep for 5 hours. I couldn't sleep again, and I decided to watch TV. I stared at my laptop, looking at the email. The clocks read 3. The news flashed. Breaking news, Officer Renault found dead while investigating Brandon Renfield's death. Some conditions and everything according to the report. I began to wonder what was happening. I saw Officer Renault 13 hours ago. Then it made sense. The phrase in the email said, "I'm coming, your time is short." Now I stare. Look at my clock and see that it's 12 again. Because you read the phrase. I'm sorry, reader.